Family, it's Pastor Don. I'm back like I promised you I would. Uh, and this conversation is strictly going to be a matter that's burning in my heart concerning COVID 19. Can you do me a favor right now? Can you like, share, and start your watch party? Can you please do that for me right now? This is, I'm going to ask for your forgiveness in advance if you feel uh, a strong passion and enthusiasm coming from me when concerning this matter because I am. And I want you to know that some of the things that I'm seeing and I'm hearing, it burdens my heart. It grieves me, as a matter of fact. And if you throw what I say to the wind, guess what? It won't be because I didn't share it with you. So I need you to like, share, and start your watch party. Like, share, and start your watch party. Please do that for me. I'm please do that for me. Like, share, and start your watch party right now. Okay, if you would do that, I would be so ever grateful to you. As a pastor, uh, I'm concerned about the people in which God has placed me over. I'm concerned about those of my extended family, my brothers and sisters that are pastors here locally and afar. I'm concerned about my community. I'm concerned about my state. I'm concerned about my nation. I'm concerned about the world and this COVID 19. And I may not be 100% politically correct today. I, I may not. Uh, uh, you may see a side of me that you are not quite used to seeing and hearing, but I need you to understand where I'm at with this. This situation is not getting, it's not about to, it's not making preparation to, it's not, uh, 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 in my country vernacular verbiage, it ain't finster, it's here. This thing is real as real can be. And it's affecting us in more ways than you know. Pastors are, some of us are, and I'm going to be transparent as well. A couple of weeks ago, I was at my wit's end because I went through my building that the church is housed in. I walked through that building, and walking through it, it looked deserted. Y'all hear me? There were chairs in a room that's used for Bible study and our children's church. Chairs were stacked up. There's signs of some work having been done. There's a ladder. Yeah, the room is dark. Y'all hear me? My foyer, it did something to me, and I grew weary, and I got angry for a minute based on why and how it began to look like this. What came about to cause us? Because in 22 years, y'all better hear me, of being the pastor of this church, I've never seen this building look like this. I've never seen the place of worship, the place of God, the house of God look deserted like it did. And I was bothered, man. I was hurt. I was devastated. I had dear friends of mine who seen my facial expression. They could hear my heart. They could hear my passion. And I had cats, sending me emails and text messages, and they're saying, "Hey, man, Doc, you all right? Burst, come on, man, come on, you okay?" And some of them, my response was zero. I said nothing, and then the others, I'm like, "Man, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good." Well, I wasn't really in a good place, but I'm not really trying to throw my issue in their laps. But I had one brother in particular send me a text, and he lives in San Diego. He sent me a text, and it really woke me up. It slapped me in the face and woke me up. But I would be lying to you if I told you I wasn't bothered by that, the situation that I saw in the church. So let me get into this my entire piece. Now I'm going to allow you to ask questions, and I'm gonna try to answer them the best I can. If I can't, I'll tell you I can't. I'll try to send you someplace else. But listen, y'all, what's the hurry, pastors? What's the hurry? Every pastor that I have spoken to, that I have real in-depth relationship with, that are honest with me, they've told me, man, listen, my numbers are financially, because that's what a lot of people think. That's all that drives us is dollars. Okay, let me stroke your little ego if you think that's what drives us. The pastors that I talked to, I had relationships. Burst, my numbers ain't changed very much, man. That we're not in the building. Some others have said, man, my numbers have doubled. Some said my numbers have tripled. And when I say mine, don't go left. The church's numbers, the people giving have been, and some of us have just, we just flatline. We just eat right here. We the same spot. Because right now, COVID-19 and the way the church is being done, we got to work our hind parts off, because we got to try to make it fresh every time we come out here, because people have already started to become complacent. Man, they've already become comfortable with not going back to church ever. I believe that where we live, there's a house adjacent to our home. I believe that's whatever y'all call it, Airbnb, whatever, ARB, whatever, Airbnb, whatever it is. That house gets a lot of action, and there's always, out of state plates at that house. So that brings me to my first point. Do y'all know that the stuff that's coming into in Las Vegas, Nevada, we keep on, let me just go with at least 123 visitors to Nevada, watch this, tested positive for the coronavirus while visiting the state in recent weeks or shortly after returning home, according to the state health data. Now, this ain't coming from nobody else. This is coming from our state. This is from the CDC and from our health department. 100, and y'all hear me? 123 visitors. What if only 2 of them came to your church, pastor, while they were visiting, and you had these services with these 50 people, and then all of a sudden now we got a problem? Y'all quit it. This social distancing stuff, people are not doing it. You're going to the grocery store, standing right behind people. I don't understand why. Y'all, please don't. I'm not fussing. I got passion in my heart for this thing. We're not using social distancing. I want to get out here today, and I want to promote it. I want to plead with you. I want to beg with you. I want to reason with you. Please exercise social distancing. Listen, I'm not here to bash anybody, okay? I'm not here to talk about your pastorate. I'm not here to talk to pastorate. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not here to talk about what you're teaching. I'm not here to talk about your level of faith. I'm not talking about none of that. I want to just stress. I'm not even supposed to be out here. This Sunday, I already did my piece, and I was supposed to be good for it. But this thing is burning in my heart. Wear your mask and practice social distancing. Listen, pastors, if you having services and you're doing this 50 people, you're doing all this other stuff, if they're not signing some forms or some paperwork that relinquishes the church of any liability when they come up in there, shame on you, Reverend. Shame on you. If you're being guilty of pressuring your people to come to church because you whatever, shame on you, man. We're talking lives here. Do you understand me? This ain't no doggone cartoon. This ain't no soap opera. You kill JR this year, next year JR back. This ain't no game. We're talking people dying, man. And some of us, let's keep it 100. Some of us ain't got 50 people in the church. And then y'all, we gonna be all right. Man, listen, I know faith without works is dead. I got it. I understand it. But I also know that the book has a lot to say about us obeying the laws of the land. Obey them that have rule over you. I don't care if our governor and our mayor are fighting here in Nevada, and the mayor of Nevada and the governor of Nevada and the mayor of Las Vegas. I ain't tripping if they fighting, because guess what? Let's look at this thing. Where's the proof in whose argument? Where's the proof in whose argument? Can I show you a graph? The governor said, shut it down, dial it back to phase 2. The mayor said, no, we all right. We're going to be a prototype. Well, if we're going to be a prototype, Miss Mayor, you go first. How about that? You go first. All right, look at that graph. Our numbers in Nevada, or in Las Vegas, in Clark County, look at that spike. Do you see that spike? Do you see that big, huge spike? When you, depending on what source of your research, there are 6 people dying a day in Las Vegas, Nevada, and in Clark County. Now, let me tell you how I know that's not a lie. Let me tell you how I know that's not a lie. My wife and I own a business. Okay, I told you I was going to be transparent. We own a business. One of our businesses that we own is called it's a removal business. We pick up dead folk. You hear me? We pick up dead folk. And the dead folk that we've been picking up in the last 2 weeks, the month of July alone, do you know how many COVIDs we picked up? Now, don't get tripping. We masked up, we gloved up, we got the big old halo on, we got all that stuff. All right, listen, and when they call us to come, my team is not leaving. They ain't leaving for 2 or 3 hours before we get that one. That's another subject matter. But listen, that's real, y'all. Those numbers are real. Another local mortuary here in Las Vegas. I keep up with this stuff because I'm in the business. Another local mortuary here in Las Vegas picked up 21 bodies in one day. One day. The majority of them were COVIDs. Y'all, keep on. Listen, if your pastor gets mad at you because you're not coming, I ain't trying to steal you. You just inbox me, give me your pastor's name and number. Let me try to talk to your pastor and reason with him. Because this don't make sense. I'm not trying to kill none of my members. And then here's another piece. One of my members' daughter just died the other day from COVID. Man, I got a pastor. I'm not even playing. I'm not going in that church. Listen to me, One Body in Christ Christian Church. We're not going no time soon. Hear me? Read my lips. No time soon am I going to put your lives on the line. I'm not going to put you in harm's way, because guess what? I got to give an account to every single one of you to God. And I'm going to say, God, I want to get back in there because I really want to be in the church. I need the atmosphere of church. I'm tired of preaching to this camera. I'm tired of these hot lights. I'm tired. God, I want to hear the choir. I want my musician to play. Man, listen, bump all that. I'm trying to live. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stay alive. Listen, so a pastor defied social distancing, dies after contracting COVID-19, church says. The death of Gerald O. Glenn, the bishop of New Deliverance Evangelistic Church in Chesterfield, Virginia, was announced during Easter service. Dead. Dead. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Listen. And it may be because I'm bivocational. I may have another spin on it. I may be because I go to work. I got a job. But then what you don't get, I work in a correctional institution. Do you understand? I got 800 and some odd prisoners in that place. Y'all don't know how many free staff. We got free staff not even coming to work because they've been in the area, or they've been around somebody with COVID. We got some people out who actually had COVID. Man, come on, y'all playing? I ain't playing with this thing. I'm concerned as more than you know. I don't need you to be so reckless and so careless. That's my segue, Jackie. So reckless and so careless. Ain't nothing outside that bad I need to go see it. Ain't nobody singing that much that I need to go and stand outside. I don't give a fat rat because y'all heard about, well, it was outside. Well, I'm going to show you a video. This video I'm going to show you, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, it's outside. There are thousands and thousands of people at this concert outside. But check it, look at it real close. Look at the number of people who don't have masks on. It's horrible, y'all. This is horrible. This
Check it out. Yes, sir. Represent Dallas, make some noise up in this. If you represent Dallas, make some noise up in this. Houston, where you at?
And you know what? I have audience out here that don't look like me. Their color, their complexion, their race. But the majority of people that were standing out there they look like me. With no masks on. Are you kidding? That's in Houston, I think. Houston, Texas. Are you kidding me? So this brother here that's coming, he decides that he wants to give an explanation. Host the event, but he works for the outfit that did it. Check this out. Check this out. Check it out.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? You tuned in with the Mouth of the South. Check it out. Everybody, it's a Sunday, and you know we're gonna stay blessed. We're gonna stay blessed. But I need everybody to tune in. I need everybody to tune in tomorrow at 8 p.m. and we're gonna talk. We got a video that's been going on. A lot of people been calling my phone, sending me text messages, emails. Man, y'all telling me it's just crazy. The little threats and stuff, I don't trip. But tomorrow tune in at 8 p.m. because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you, and I wanna say this one thing. You don't know nothing about trail riding. Not only not knowing anything about trail riding, you don't know who I am. You don't even know that this is my job. I did not host the event, but I'll talk about it at 8 p.m. At 8 p.m. Sorry about that. Monday, 8 p.m., tune in so you can get the whole scoop. CNN, because you hear me. Channel 12 News, you hear me. Live in on Houston's Article Live at 8 p.m. And we talking trail ride talk. But basically, I'm just going to clear that out, you know, let you know. Because a lot of y'all saying I threw the event. Congratulations to the people who threw the event. Hey, and always remember, it ain't their fault because they can't make people put on their masks. But we're going to talk about that. Y'all want to really talk Corona talk? We're going to talk Corona talk at 8 o'clock tomorrow. At 8 o'clock, Trail Ride Breaking News. Okay? 8 o'clock, Trail Ride Breaking News in Houston's Article Live podcast. So tune in to the podcast, 8 p.m. tomorrow, because we're going to talk. And for everybody who calling me, going off on me, it wasn't my event. But, I mean, I'm doing what I got to do to feed my family. Yeah, I'm doing what I got to do to feed my family. I advertise. This is a network for trail riders. This is a network for trail riders. We have a news. We have a podcast. We have a morning inspiration. We have a show called Girls Talk Trail Riding. This is for us. This is a network for us. I don't mind taking that heat. I'm going to take that. Y'all tune in at 8 and we're going to talk. Y'all call in, express your mind. Share this, y'all. Make this go just as viral as the last video, because I'm finna represent for the trail riders, and I really see who have my back. And I thank everybody who's standing behind me. I thank everybody who's trying to clear the air and let everybody know what's up. But I'm gonna set everything straight at 8 p.m. because I am the mouth of the South. And I am the CEO of Houston Zydeco Live, the podcast, and the AZL Network, LLC Incorporated. And we'll clear up a lot of things at 8 p.m. tomorrow. So I see y'all. Y'all be blessed on this good Sunday. And I'm always happy to bring your news from your culture to you. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see y'all at 8. Make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all make this get over 5,000 shares, because it's time for somebody to, sometime you gotta, if I gotta be the sacrifice, then that's what I'll be. And that's the God honest truth. But I ain't finna let my people get talked about. I'm not finna let my people be ridiculed. And when I say that, I'm talking about my culture, my trail ride culture. Because a lot of people don't know that ride paid for some scholarships. Yeah, and it wasn't mine. But we'll talk at 8 p.m. I'll see y'all soon. CNN. I'm not answering the phone no more.
I don't know this brother, y'all. I don't know nothing about him. I don't know nothing about trail rides. I don't know nothing about any of that. I don't. So this is not an attack on him. So don't get that messed up. He said he's the mouth of the South. Okay. Big brother, if you in fact are the mouth of the South, the last thing I would want anybody to know that I had anything to do with this concert. I had anything to do with it whatsoever. I'll never forget, I was doing an executive protection job, and a very famous rapper was there. And we were getting paid a very large amount of money individually, and the company was going to make some money. Based on who this rapper was, they were smoking weed like crazy. They were doing some ridiculous stuff. They were doing things I could not afford to have my company associated with. I left. And God is so awesome that before I did something that I don't normally do, I put the people there, put them in position and ready to serve and work. And while I'm hunting down the promoter to get the contract signed the day of, he continued to avoid me, so we pulled out. And when we pulled out, oh, it went crazy. It went crazy. It went crazy, crazy, crazy. But I couldn't afford to be associated with that kind of environment. There was weed being smoked. There was stuff they were doing and saying. I couldn't have. So I thank God that God blocked it, that they were doing what they were doing, and the contract never got signed. Praise the Lord. The Lord really is looking out for us. We just got to be listening. We got to be intense to what He's doing, and we got to be in sync with Him. But let me continue with this piece here with this young man. Brother, I commend you. I do, that you are trying to take care of your family. I get it. I got it, man. I commend you. The Bible said, "If a man don't work, he ought not to eat." I get all that, but let me tell you, all money ain't good money. Okay. Now you're saying CNN and all these people are calling you, and I even think I heard him say something about he's had some death threats or whatever the case is. Man, listen. There's no way in the world that I want my good to be evil spoken of. There's no way in the world, if they had a venue that big, you should have known. A venue that large, you should have known there was going to be a bunch of people there. You should have known, and it's in Houston, and I've been watching very attentively to a lot of things going on. Man, you already know what's cracking. Texas is a hot spot. I got a brother down there right now getting paid picking up dead folk. Man, quit. You know, he should have known. If you got your ear to the ground, you should have known. Now, let me deal with us here in Vegas when it comes to this kids in school. Sending our kids back to school is probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life. Kids in school right now is ridiculous. That's a ridiculous thought. I don't care what money is associated with it, government, local, county, whatever. It's ridiculous. And if I had to be extremely transparent, it's suicidal. It's suicidal. To send my daughter back to school, have her contract COVID-19 or the virus. She comes back home. First of all, she gets on a bus. No, back up. She's around other children and school teachers and administrators. She gets on a bus. Now the bus driver, all the kids are subject to catch it. She got to walk home. She get home, and then she's right here in the house with us. Man, I'm cool with that. I'm so cool with that. This don't make sense, y'all. Listen, you do what you want to, but ain't no politician, ain't nobody gonna tell me to kill my child. And I know some of you probably say, well, man, he's just so intense about this. He going left on everything. Man, it needs to be left. Somebody needs to be talking about this. Someone needs to take a stand, man. Somebody needs to be the one crying out in the wilderness. And that's exactly what that's a wilderness thought process. And then you got a woman who is over the education that works out of the White House. She probably can't even spell education. She has no clue what's going on. And I know some of you Trumpettes, I get it. I get it. I get it. Y'all think that man can walk on water. Y'all think, listen, I got something to deal with that. Let me tell you something. Trump did not start racism. Okay? Trump racism. What Trump did by speaking his mind and his beliefs, all he did was open Pandora's box. All he did was just unleash those who've already felt that way, already thought like that, just wanted the opportunity to say the N-word, but they were scared to death to say the N-word. Then listen, how is it that these people here can walk around the Confederate flag with all these ARs and AKs and all this other kind of stuff, and then when the people of color do it, then they got to be stopped by the police and questioned? Man, come on. If it's good for the goose, it ought to be for the good for the gander. Come on, let's stop. No, I'm not promoting violence. Don't get it twisted. I'm saying if we can't do it, they can't do it. If they can't do it, we can't do it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not with it, y'all. Let's stop it. Let's cut this foolishness out. Cut it out. That's all I'm saying. And I know some of y'all are gonna be really mad with me when I say this. The N-word, calling me the N-word, that don't have no effect on me like it used to. It don't have no effect on me like that. Not like that I won't be out here wallowing on the ground fighting with you about it. No, man, get out of here. Get out of here. Because Pastor Nathaniel Whitney said, you never argue with a fool because somebody passing by won't know who the bigger fool is. Okay? Come on. Every time I speak that, I get tested. I got tested, Friday or Thursday on some of this Thursday was by two different people, but that's okay. So these kids going to school, that's ridiculous. So 1 minute we're told to wear masks by the CDC, by the doctor. I can't say his name, Fauci. He's telling us that we need to keep wearing masks. The man has been consistent with that. And the numbers are there. So this man is so accurate that now, guess what? The White House is trying to shut him up and telling people now, send your data to the White House opposed to CDC. Don't y'all see the setup? They're going to tell us what they want to tell us. Then I had one brother saying that the Florida numbers are not 98%. But they're 9.8%. Man, come on, dude. Y'all can play percentages. I'm counting bodies. Okay, what are y'all doing? Come on, man. It makes no sense. We got to quit being double-minded. Pastor, if you're gonna take the stand and say, "Hey, my people are not coming," listen. God will perfect those things which concerns you. If you have an issue where what you do know, not everybody coming back. You do know that. I'm not telling people don't go back to church. Don't get it wrong either. But you do know there's a lot of people who have a pre-existing conditions. They scared to death. They ain't coming back to church. I got folk on my staff with pre-existing conditions, and they've already made it very clear, Pastor, I'm scared. They didn't say they weren't coming back. They said, I'm afraid to come back at this point in time. I got a pre-existing condition, okay? But I still preached a COVID-19 funeral. I still preached another funeral, you know, but I was number 50. Wasn't but 49 people in there, but I was number 50. And if they'd have gone to 50, 60, 70 people, they wouldn't have had a preacher. Some folks are afraid to come back to church. So what I'm saying is, if they're afraid, God, I hear you. If they're afraid to come back to church, but they're willing to send their tithe and offering and watch you on television or watch you on their computer, watch you on their cell phones, then man, please, can I ask you a question? What's the problem? They're supporting you with their gifts. They're watching you. They're throwing a little comment every now and again during your broadcast. What's the problem? Man, I'm good with that for right now. No, do I want to be back in 5367 J Avenue more than anybody that ever stepped foot in there. I'm the pastor, for God's sake. I want to be in there. I want to hear the choir. I want to all that. I want to do all that. And in my church, I'm the leading fellowship king. I'll call a fellowship in a minute. What am I saying? I'm saying I'm the one who say, listen, let's have fellowship dinner after service. I'm the king for that. Y'all better hear me. Hear me. I'm the one who, I love doing that. That day is gone. At least for a minute, it's gone. Even when we get back in church, fellowships and we bringing in potlucks, and that day is gone. It's gone. Because I'm not going to have our church assume liability because somebody brought something or something was prepared in someone's home that we didn't even know they had COVID-19. They prepared a dish. We consumed the dish. Now we all sick because that ain't no different than us rolling up in Jack in the Box. But listen, Jack in the Box got a lot more liability insurance than one body. All right? So let's not be double-minded. Let's say what we say, mean what we say, activate and believe God that God gonna perfect those things which concerns you. All right. Don't keep on acting like God has lost any of his power concerning COVID-19. God has not lost one iota of his power. So let me get down to some more meat. One body in Christ. Pastor don't know when we're going back in. We're going to talk about all this in more in depth tomorrow. One body in Christ, church members. I need you to check this piece here out. On tomorrow, I'll be a little more intense, not more intense, more detailed as it relates to us in particular. As it relates to us in particular. OBICCC members, we're going to have an OBICCC vision call tomorrow at 6:30. At 6:30. You dial the number 339-209-5600. Please, anyone else who hears me that's not a member of our church, when the system and the operating, the producers recognize that's not a one-body person calling, that's why you got to call from numbers that, hey, we recognize you're going to be cut off, all right? Because we ain't trying to have no stalkers. So visit means stalkers, bless the Lord. So, but watch this. We want to have this meeting, but we also want to answer your questions. I'm just messing with y'all. We want to answer your questions. So we're going to give you two opportunities, two different ways to submit a question. You can text the word vision to 888-431-0039. That's what you can text that vision to that number. Type in your question, or you can call and you can record a question to 702-475-5549. During this call on tomorrow night, I will do my very best to answer every one of your questions, but you've got to do this. In order for us to answer the question, you have to submit the question, and you have until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning to do either text 888-431-0039 or call 702-475-5549. 10 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, July 20th. If it's not in by 10, don't worry about it. Just let's pray and believe God that I'll answer your question. Someone else would have submitted the question. Now, pertaining to anything that I mentioned to you tonight, I'm ready to answer your questions the best that I can. If you have a question, come on. And don't take my tone and act like I'm mad, because I ain't mad. I have passion for this. I'm serious. We good? All right. Uh-oh. Pastor, that's absurd to make no sense. You let prison out of prison because of COVID, but you See, now, Walker, check this out. That's an oxymoron, is what that is. You let prisoners out of prison because of COVID-19, but you want kids to go back to school. Man, that's crazy. That is absolutely ludicrous. But you know what? We've got to understand. People would rather be in good graces with dysfunction than to stand up to it. Our leadership in this country is dysfunctional. The man still ain't got a full cabinet after almost 4 years. This man is firing people like he's still on the reality show. You're fired. Enough of this. Enough. Some people hide it when you think. But right. See, Auntie Rose, and I don't get that either. They hide it when they know they got it. Well, see, my thing is, if you don't love you, you don't care about you, that's cool. But can you please wear a mask for me? Why try to kill me and you? And I don't even know what the secret is that you got it. Your clothes, listen. Your car. That kind of messes me up. You don't want people to know you have it? Okay, so listen. Your cloth face cover may protect them. Their cloth face cover may protect you. Either way, the mask may be for you, but it also is protecting you from somebody else. Either way, y'all, this is an easy fix. Just wear your mask. Here's the right way. See the bottom where the X's are? Now, somebody may think we're being comical, but this is the God honest truth, man. We see people wearing this because they're making a mockery of it. Because we just had a protest downtown or somewhere in Vegas where people were protesting the masks. Watch how the numbers spike in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, watch how the numbers spike in 2 weeks behind that protest. Right, the right way is the ones at the top with the green. Cover your nose and your mouth. Come on, and quit wearing the mask and kind of lean out. You know, adjust them straps, man. You want that thing? We're not trying to kill you, but if you're gonna wear it wrong, you know, come on. That ain't no different than these jokers walking around here with pants on that have belt loops with no belt. You got two things, and and neither one of them match. Matter of fact, you ain't got two things that match. You got pants on, with belt loops and no belt, and you rather walk around holding your pants because you're busy wanting to be looking like you cool. What you're looking like is somebody who does not have the intelligence to know how to operate a belt. If you don't have a belt, I've seen cats even use string and rope to tie. If you wanted to look appropriate, you would make every effort to look appropriate. I don't care what nobody say. I'm trying to live, and I want you to live. That's how much I remember to stay at least 6 feet away. Come on, just really. It's so easy. It's just easy. And if they don't have it in the floor, come on, you know how we did old school. Look, 1, 2, 3. Listen, you do your own thing. If you 6 foot tall, put the distance. Just imagine me, because sometimes they don't have it on the floor. I'll create my own. I might give you 13, 14 feet. You don't have sanitizer in your car? Shame on you. Shame on you. Get some sanitizer and quit. I understand. I got I was so shocked the other day. I'm getting some sanitizer. I purchased some sanitizer, that hand sanitizer and surface disinfectant or whatever, hand disinfectant surface, whatever. It's a dual. So I called the wife. I said, "Babe, I just ordered 6 cans of this stuff." And she said, "How much did you pay for each can?" I said, "I think I paid $10, $10 a can." She said, "But it said Smart and Final for $3." I felt so silly, but the way I fixed that was we got more, and we got more now. Wash your hands and sanitize them. That's all you got. Just wash them. Come on. That's why these things I don't even carry no lotion no more. And it dries my hands out because I'm constantly washing them. I'm washing them as I come in my office. I start sanitizing things and I'm washing things down because I got to sit in this office. I don't even let my staff at my job even come in my office anymore. I have my door shut. I got them wearing masks because you got to understand they're in prison as well as I am. So I'm not trying to infect them. So the way I make them feel comfortable, I come in my office, I disinfect, close the door. We bleach down my chapel. We bleach down my storage area. We do it. I'm going above and beyond that 6 foot or that 6 feet because I don't want to see anybody hurt. And I want everybody to understand it has to be 70%. Okay. So it has to be 70% alcohol or greater. So thank you, Preacher Witt. Witt says it got to be at least 70% alcohol. Okay, got it. Okay, now this is a nurse. Cheryl Wade is a nurse. She says 6 feet really ain't far enough. I get it. I'm going to give you some. I ain't lying. I'm going to give you some. 6 feet, 12 feet, I'm going to give you some distance. I don't care how many people get in front of me in a line. Do you. Do you, because I'm trying to stay here. Right. One person can infect the whole entire congregation. You're right, sis. And I know that, cousin. I know it. That's why I'm just having a passion. Man, I can't say it enough, and I'm going to say it again. Nobody wants to be back in church more than your pastor. Nobody wants, especially when you remember when you started with little and God built it up, and then look at where we at. Now I can't get you in the church. Today marks the 4th high day for Vegas with, wait a minute, Reverend. Wait a minute. 1,288 cases. Are you kidding me? Wow. 1,288 cases. See? And I have to believe that number of 6 people dying a day, because I'm telling you, man, I got the proof. I got the proof in my email. I got the proof in the phone calls. I got the proof if I took you to the client that I have. They in the refrigerator now. They're in the freezer. They're in the freezer now, dead. So come on, let's stop this crazy stuff. Put your mask on. Use social distancing. Wash your hands. Quit eating behind folk. You hear me? If you don't live with them, and if you don't know, you can't justify, man, come on, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. Wear your mask, practice social distancing. I'm going to say it about 10 more times before I get up out of here, and I'm getting ready to get out of here soon. Any other questions or comments? I want to hear you. I want to hear you. Come on. Come on. See? And she said that doesn't even include the ones that haven't even been reported. See, and that's here again, sis. That's that foolishness. Of course, we're gonna have more cases because we're doing more testing. Duh! How silly do you sound? How silly do you sound? Of course, anybody that's going to get, we know that. We know that. Thank God that there are more testing so we can identify these people. Do you know that there are people in the hospital right now still down in ER in the hallways that have COVID-19 because they don't have room for them up in the ICU? Do you know that people who would normally have a room who don't have COVID-19, but they need to stay overnight, they can't stay overnight on the floors because they're so packed over there that they're remaining down in ER in the hallway? And do you know how some of that is becoming? Because they're sending other people to Nevada from our closest states because they're so overwhelmed. And here we are, we get folk like we ain't got people who have got COVID-19 or real serious symptoms of COVID-19. I don't know how you operate. I'm just saying we need to take care of our home. The Bible talks about charity begins at home, then it spreads abroad. That means love, caring for one another. We're behind you. Bless you, sis. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. God bless you, Walker. Thank you. Thank you. Because I care about y'all. I love you. And I'm not playing. I love you, and ain't nothing nobody can do about it. I'm trying to make sure that I am doing due diligence as your pastor. Come on, cover up. Come on. It is, exactly. You know, come on. I'm doing my part as your pastor. My staff, Thanks being, I got to chill now, y'all. I ain't going to try to get excited. My staff is supporting us. They're supporting my decision. They encourage me to continue to hear from God. And in hearing from God, y'all, I'm reading. I got the app on my phone for CDC. And I don't care what y'all say. Well, the CDC don't matter. No, the CDC matter to ME. How about that? It matters to me. Not only that, I am listening to some of the stuff in Washington. I'm listening to everybody that's got anything to say concerning this, and all I want is proof. And now we have to wear eye shields as well. See? Because that means that this thing is intensifying. When the governor backed us up, that should have told us all a whole bunch. See? Listen to this. I'm going to read it. Too many people are not accepting the fact that things are not going to go back to normal for a while. But listen, they're going to have to accept it. It's the truth, preacher. It's the reality, man of God. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Dude, man, I ain't trying to get complacent with virtual, but it is what it is. So not only am I not trying to get complacent, I'm trying to get prepared for it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get prepared to how we're going to deal with people joining our church virtually. How can we make sure that they're accounted for? How do we, we got to make sure we get their numbers. So when we're talking and checking on people, we can check on them properly. We got to, all that kind of stuff. Do we start creating some other platforms? Because virtual church ain't going nowhere, man. It ain't going nowhere. It's here to stay. It's here to stay. Now, COVID may disappear, and then some smart joker will come up with some other name to call it, and then they have another platform or call it something else, whatever. But this, what we're doing now, is not going away, especially for one body. Am I going? Yeah, I'm going to do this, and we're going to go back into church too. I'm going to do both. Virtual church is here to stay. It's here. And I'm going to go back, and when the time is right, when the coast is clear, when it's safe, I'm going to go back in that building, but I'm still going to do this right here. Virtual church is here to stay. So you may as well get used to saying, we have One Body in Christ Christian Church at 5367 J Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89130. We got that. And then we have One Body in Christ One Body in Christ Virtual Church on the website, on the internet. You may as well get used to saying it. Get used to saying it, because if I can get used to preaching all these sermons, guess what? We're going to do both. We're going to do both. I have no choice. The proof is in the pudding. We're in Ghana, for God's sake. South Africa. I got people watching us from Romania. Thanks be to the Manners. You hear me? To Pastor Manna, and thanks be to him and his daughter and his son-in-law and his grandbaby. Bless God. Then I got people in Texas, my brothers down there. I got other people watching us and responding from Texas. I got people in New Jersey. Bless God. I got people, wait a minute. I got people in California. We just got to do what we got to do. So we wouldn't have, watched this, leave it there. We wouldn't have left. We would have never touched those people had this not come about. So I'm ready. Can you get COVID just from talking? So yes, keep it. You can get COVID just from talking, wow, to someone. I believe that. I believe that. Keep your face covered. Come on, man. The Bible has never lied, and I got to get out of here. The Bible has never lied. It says this. My people are destroyed, Jesse, for the lack of knowledge. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. You remember that piece we just showed you with all the folk in Houston? My people are destroyed. They're killed because they all want to go to a concert and they want to be up all in each other's faces, trying to act like they're having a good time. And party over here, party over here. Y'all go ahead and party. Because guess what? Now you don't even understand. We can't even come to your funeral and give you a proper a homegoing celebration or celebrate, because there ain't no celebrate your life, because you chose to cut your own life short to go to a doggone concert outside. I don't care if Ray Snooki or Pookie promoted it. Now put that last one back up, Jackie, so I can push that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm serious. It ain't going nowhere. It's not going anywhere. We're going to be here. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. I don't want God to say, man, listen, you could have been here a lot longer, but you didn't want to let nobody teach you nothing. You didn't want to learn anything. You want to do it your way. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I choose to live. And I pray, God, that you do as well. I choose to live. Say that with me. I choose to live. And in order for us to live under this mandate, we've got to be obedient to the mandate. We got to wear our masks. We got to exercise social distancing. We got to wash our hands. I choose to live. Amen. I pray, God, that you don't take this as a rant. I pray, God, that you take this as an informative PSA. I pray you take this as the passion of the preacher who just wants to make sure that the people of God understand that this COVID-19 is serious. Here's a COVID conversation. We just came up with that. Yesterday or today, and part of today. I don't want you to mess up, because I don't want to be crying because you're gone when you could have prevented it. Wear your mask and practice social distancing, okay? Can y'all do that for me? Who else is out there so I can say hi to you? And I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Please share this message. Can y'all do that? That would bless my heart. Now you really want to mess me up and have me crying and boo-hooing? It's 50 minutes. I mean, I know some of y'all all work. I ain't gonna say that out there for no 50 minutes. I pray, God, that there's something that was said that will bless you, bless your family members. Again, can you please share this message? Can you please? I didn't just run off. I had some proof. Bless you, man. Bless you, Foster. Love you, man. Bless you. I choose to live too. Yes, sir, man. I want to live. And it's just like, no matter what they think, we should listen and learn so we can live. My God, Mama. Text me that, Mama. I want you to text that to me. Text me what you just said. Text it to my cell phone. I choose to live. That's right, brother. That's right, Walker. That's right, Skinner. I choose to live. I choose to live. So I need y'all to do me a favor. Share this message with all your friends and family members so that they can go back and watch it later on. And and if you have something you want to talk to me about, please feel free to contact me. You can contact me through all those ways that I told you how to do that. Go back to One Body in Christ Christian Church Facebook page. Go back to One Body in Christ Facebook page, and you watch today's service. There's a piece in there that says how to contact me. You can text me. You can text my staff. They'll get a hold of me. And anybody who really know me, y'all know how to get a hold of, brother. Here's my website. This is the website, obicclv.org. There's a link even on there with my email address. That email that you're going to pop on our website comes directly to me and or my staff members. And my producers, they will let me know that I've got an email that I need to be reading. I'm not scared. I ain't scared. And if you love God and you love God's people, you'll understand you'll be able to say, man, I understand where you're coming from. I may not agree with everything you said, but I understand why you came on, because you really are concerned about people staying alive and staying, let's stay clean with this thing. Let's live clean. Okay, I like that. Let's live clean. Live clean. Wash your hands. Sanitize them puppies. Use social distancing. Wear your mask properly. Let's live clean. Let's do it the clean way, man. Let's do it where when you go back home, your family will know you did everything right to stay alive. Let's live clean. Tell somebody, let's live clean. This ain't difficult, man. It ain't. I got sanitizer and hand sanitizer everywhere. I got disinfectant everywhere. Every vehicle we ride in my offices, and I got more offices than I need, bless God. But everything comes with an office, bless God. Praise the Lord. Let's live clean. All right. I'm out of here. If I didn't say goodbye to you or hi to you, please charge it to my mind and not my heart. We really wanted to just talk to you and have interaction with you. And if you come up with a question later on, please don't feel. Please feel free to reach out to me and touch me. Let me give you our website address one more time. So if you want to reach out to me and touch your boy, I'm okay with that. I promise you. It's obicclv.org. That's the church website. And there's an area in there where you can send a message directly to me. obicclv.org. All right. I love you, and I will forever be praying for you and your family. Mama, I got the text. Thank you, baby. You don't even know what I'm going to do with that, but I'm going to give you credit for at least one time. All right, y'all. I got to go eat. My wife can cook dinner for me, but I wanted to share this with you before it got too late. I love you. And do me a favor, if you don't do nothing else, One Body in Christ Christian Church, repeat these words with me. You ready? Repeat these words with me, because this is how we get down. After one, we are one family, do it together, what we cannot do alone. We love you. I love you. God bless you. On behalf of my queen, we want you to know we love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peace. Talk to you soon. Come on, live clean. Let's live clean. Clean. Wash those hands. Love you.